Welcome, welcome, brothers and sisters, moms and dads, children, cousins. Let me turn my Bluetooth off. Oh, shit. Where was I? So, let's see if my hotspot works with that. Just got done running. Got the other phone to give you guys some prices. Beautiful, beautiful fall day. I was going to go to the forest preserve like I like to, but need to do a few things. Get the weights in. So, the market, my brothers and sisters. The market. Yes. Almost said, fooling us again. No, it didn't fool us. We knew exactly what was going to happen. If you've been listening to me and you've been in the market forever, you don't listen to the false prophecies of the scammers out there, even the financial institutions on YouTube telling you this is it. We're finally here. 80,000 by the end of the week. George, the rest of the fools. No. Not happening. I told you there'd be a big rejection. People knew that too. What gets hurt more? Your alts. Right? Everything we've been DCAing, everything that, got a glimmer of hope, not even near where you bought it 6, 7, 8 months ago or 4 years ago. Nowhere near. You've just been DCAing and Bitcoin does amazing moves. Your alts go up 5%, maybe a couple things you see go up 50%. And then Bitcoin has a sell-off and your alts get a 15, 20, 30% drop, as always. We know this. And it's frustrating. What do you do about it? Well, right now, Bitcoin's trading at 69,000 even, 69,100. We get into the 68s again. Your alts will take another 10% haircut. We get in the low 68s. Your alts will take a 30% haircut. And like I've always said, you can DCA, but it's going to go lower. I've been speaking the truth since I started this channel, and everything I've said has come true. I'm not a genius. It's just obvious, right? We're in here for one reason only. That's to make money. If you're in here for utility, if you're in here for decentralization, you're in the wrong channel. It ain't happening. Utility means nothing, right? Or else Chainlink would be at $1,000. It's all perception, it's all hype. Meaning that's what drives price. I mean, Moonwell is doing great, but it's all hype, After I started talking about it, no one was following me. I'm just saying, all of a sudden you start seeing other channels talking about it because it's popping and you see things in the chat and it pops up. That makes sense. What's up, Savage? Throw your phone in the grass. Yes, I should. I got 2 phones. 2 phones. About to buy another one. I'm gonna get the 16 or whatever the hell's out. I'm just waiting for the terabyte to be available for me. I should throw my phone in the grass. This will be all homes. They're slowly but surely. See that dirt hill down there? They have finally plotted the ground. This road will go through. It's a sad thing to see. That's unfortunately because a lot of deer and coyotes hang in here and animals, and they cut all this down and then they wait for permits and blah, blah, blah. I won't get into that. So everything's taking a haircut. Even Ondo is pushing towards 60 cents. That's not good. None of this is good. Injective down fucking 7%, down to below $18. I just bought a shitload more at 19 and 18 something. So, if you have faith in the project, nothing wrong with DCAing. Expect it to go down further. I can tell you that. You could see if Bitcoin really takes a haircut, popped up a little bit, your alts would just get killed. You know, you may get Moonwell at 6 cents. Look at Near Protocol in the $3.86. That's horrible. Ondo, people are getting out of these assets, all of them, all of the alts. They're getting out. Why? They don't know what's happening with the election. And for you fools who think Trump or Harris is going to do anything for us, not going to happen, in my view. Trump wins, you'll see maybe a rally. It could be sell the news. Who knows? What a burger. In and out. And I could go for a cheeseburger. All right. Go for it. I had an impossible one last night. So if that's what you want, go for it. I can't stop you. But if I could, I would. That's for sure. But if you come to troll me, that's on you. You want to troll someone for speaking up for innocent beings, like maybe your dog or your cat? Wondering how you feel about that? Go ahead. You're not the first idiot. Get Boda. Yeah. Halloween girl. Welcome. Mom herbicides. Boba. You know, so you may, if you have money, if you've been listening and you have dry powder sitting on the side like I've been preaching forever, is this a good opportunity? Maybe. Is it for me? Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if we get Avalanche, it's at 24 bucks. If we get that down to 21 again, I'm buying $50,000 worth. What about dogs and cats? Exactly. What about them? Are you for people eating dogs and cats? Hey, C90. Yeah, me too. Just got done running. I got nothing too crazy to share. Just want people to be careful and not get scared of this. It's frustrating, you know, but this is nothing new. This is the way it goes. We're not in a bull market. You'll see all my videos say that. We're not. The only one who says that. And everyone will say, oh, our continuation of the bull market. This is the last chance. It's not the last chance. Not the last chance. You have plenty of time. I've been telling you that forever. Plenty of time to DCA. Expect it to go down. Because everyone who's been DCAing like me, it's down even further. It's down even further. Injective, 18 bucks. Benki, which I have like 700,000 of. Down 0.0119. Yet XRP stablecoin stays at 51 cents. Can you believe it? Sounds like you are xenophobic against the Chinese and Koreans. Not a good look. I've got no issue with that. I have no issue. I don't separate dogs, pigs, cows, sheep. They're all the same to me. To me, I have, you know, 2 companions that are dogs that I take care of and rescued. I consider eating pigs and cows the same as eating dogs and cats. Stop body shaming. What up, Saul? How are you? How are you? Look at all the good buys out here. Look at all the good buys. And I'm saying that facetiously. Oh, I don't, brother. Skull, dude, I'm 52. Every day, if someone brings this up, I talk about it. A lot of times when I used to do street activism, it's in person. And I hear the same excuses and I hear the same lies. And we're meant to eat them and they're here for us. That's why they're here on the planet. No, they're forced on the planet. Anyways, this is just a major sell-off before next week. We don't know if we're going back to the 73 area too soon. We needed to keep that support in the 70s. But we're looking pretty good at 69 level. So what you're going to see, in my view, is people getting out of alts, either putting into Bitcoin or off risk assets like they always do. Markets don't like uncertainty. So until we know what's up next week, and we may not know, who knows what's going to happen after the election, how long it's going to take. We'll know that night. Trump will, of course, no matter what happens, he'll either come out and say, I don't like either of them. New people don't like either. He'll come out and either declare victory or declare stolen votes, which is what he'll preach. Same old, same old. Buying dips, DCA working businesses is growing a lot. The mini brand has done more sales in 2 months than my old. Oh, wow. Good. Keep working hard on it. Absolutely. Pretty amazing. Keep doing it. For your age, rocking like you are. Unbelievable. And I believe this DCA will pay off, but I don't like to see these levels. This is a serious crash. People might not think it in alts right now. For near to be at down another 5%. They can say, oh, it's only 5%. Well, it's 5% today. Nearer was just at 532. For it to be at 384 is not a good thing. For Ondo not holding it all and it's at 64 cents, not great. So I'm hoping we see a little bit of strength come back. But you'll see like certain alts will pop up. People will be putting money into that. See proppies up a little bit. But most of all, it's a sea of green. And I know it's frustrating. It frustrates the hell out of me. I have some. I look it up at 7 cents, but I was waiting for the dip. Now 0.40. Yep. About 17, 27, 30. Yeah. And there are a lot of, you can get a little tired though when you've been DCing forever and, you see a pop and you actually buy on the way up. I don't tend to do a lot of that. There's certain projects I continuously buy. Benki, I'm done buying. If Benki does take I just feel like I'm so into that and it's done nothing for me. It's almost an addiction. I keep buying it, but I've been pretty done with that. I haven't bought anything for about a month in regards to Benki because it's just not doing anything. And I have a hell of a lot of money in it, but I'm looking to bring down my average cost. But here's the thing we should talk about as well, real quick. Very easily, we could not get, I don't think it's going to happen, but I don't know. Very easily, this could turn sideways on us with a little issue with China, Russia, the economy really taking a shitter. I don't think that's going to happen. But then we get an Obo run, and the alts really kill you. Not saying that's going to happen, but I got to throw that out there anyways, because it's our last market, our last bull run. The alts never got a true alt season. It never did. Had one early on and did well, but it never got an alt season in regards to Bitcoin dominance, sell-off, and all the money going into alts. That never happened. We got robbed during the second wave of COVID, and Elon Musk, FUD with Bitcoin, and Tesla, and inflation data, transitory bullshit, raising of interest rates, and then the Ukrainian invasion. So we got robbed of an alt season, a true alt season. So nothing's guaranteed is my point. Nothing is guaranteed. Theoretically, it's supposed to happen. Nobody knows. Am I here to be a bearer of bad news? Not at all. I hope that doesn't happen because I would be screwed. I'm heavily invested like all of you. But the realm of possibilities is out there. Anything can happen in this world. Powell can decide not to lower interest rates. We could get bad CPI data. Anything can happen. Okay. See what happened with Trump. I think he'll buy the rumor, sell the news. If he wins, I'm in agreement with that, but I don't know. I think that definitely could happen. Either way, I'm not very, I'm sick of my dad bringing it up, but every time we talk, he'll bring up politics. And I'm like, let's go back to the day where we don't discuss that. They are both not great candidates. One's evil, which I think will probably do good for our economy, but ultimately that person cares about himself only. But I do believe he will do measures to piss other countries off, piss off the other party, the people who don't support him. There's no one to keep him in check this time. Last time we had generals and many people to keep him in check. They're not out here lying, and saying this guy's unstable for a reason. Now, if he does win and he makes me the money I need and want, then that's good. I can go do whatever I want and just not disappear, but not be involved with the rhetoric. I do believe Harris, if the Democrats keep doing what they're doing, it's not going to help us very much. Got to get Elizabeth Warren out, Maxine Waters. People who are against us, they have no clue, and they're bought and paid for by the banks anyways. Homeless and wanted to open shipping company. Okay. I'm homeless and I wanted to open a shipping company. Not quite sure what that means, but welcome anyways. Brad Sherman, yes. I can't believe the shit I heard. I mean, seeing Deaton eat up Elizabeth Warren was so absolutely fun to watch. I mean, the best debate I've ever seen in regards to like putting someone in their place in a professional way. He's a lawyer. Never been prouder of a debate in my life. I mean, boy, I don't think it's going to work for him, but God, he's got my vote if I could vote. Only 500 million short to open. Look at that. All right, well, good luck to you. I'll lend you the 500 million at a 500 point interest rate. All right, where are we at here? 69,300. We're rallying. We are rallying. I will say, though, I don't know if we're going to have a green Sunday. Remember, a green Sunday, like we've been having, doesn't mean anything when we have to still get back to what we just lost over the last couple days. But I do believe Ondo's a pretty good buy here. I do believe long run picture, if everything works out, Avalanche is a killer buy at $24. The Injective is good at $18. I can't recommend Benke just because it hasn't moved, but I own a shitload of it, so I'm in. Velodrome's been a big dud, but I'm too far in. I do like Cody. I do love Axelar here, but I loaded up pretty heavy this week. I know you did too, Skull, but I'm probably going to buy, when I'm done with this and I'm done working out, probably buy a little more Axelar today. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I'm buying it under 70 cents for sure. Other than that, in regards to my portfolio, there's how much I'm going to do. I'm fucking, excuse my language, but Shadow. We've got up to 51 cents, and it's back down to 28 cents. That's what pisses me off about this market. Got up to 58 cents. Back down to 25. That's why this market is not for the weak. And it's not for the sane. Because it's just the volatility. That's why I love it. But the truth of the matter is, I only love it when we get to a bull run. Right? You as well. Right? It's fun to DCA for a couple years, knowing what is supposed to come. But it needs to materialize. Right now, we've just got so many things going on macroly, like we have forever, that it's just holding us down. Like I always say, and I said it already, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back, and then Gensler coming out against IMX. It's ridiculous. What's the point? So there are things that a new administration will bring that excites me, but you never know, right? Gary Gensler is gone. Who's next? Who do we know? We don't know who they're going to put in there. We don't know who's going to be nominated. Jay Clayton, before Gensler, was horrible. Now he works for like a crypto company. I mean, they're all frauds. So we don't know. We were all excited to get Gensler. He taught crypto at MIT. Look what he's done. He was given a directive, and he has followed it by Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, Doug, and whoever else. He was given a directive. So we just don't know who we're going to get. It's like working for a shitty boss, or a boss that you kind of like, kind of don't like, and you want him gone. You don't know what you're going to get next. Grass is always greener, right? Not really. You're in a job, you're kind of stuck, and you take another job just because they're throwing a little more green at you. You get there and you're like, oh, Jesus, what did I do? And you shut the other door. So you just don't know what you're going to get. Though I don't think it can get much worse. Hester Paris would be perfect. Dang, Shadow killing me too. Yeah, I know. Isn't it horrible? I can't believe Shadow. Such promise, such hurt. I mean, it's got to go up a full fucking dollar. Excuse me. But $1 for me to get, break even. It's a nightmare. I'm not DCAing there. I'm not DCAing into this token. It's garbage. I'm just kissing my money away, to be honest with you, on that. AKT looks to have good user volume. Yes, agreed. It's in my radar. More than AIOZ at this point. Yeah, AIOZ is a dud. I hate to say it because I was up so much money on it. I'm still up a good amount, but it's, going lower and lower every day. Very frustrated with it. I'm just frustrated with the market. I'm a pretty patient guy, but there is nothing positive right now. Like Goldfinch, tried to get in the Discord, but they wanted me to sign my life away. I'm not doing that. Let's see where Goldfinch is taking a total haircut. Oh, they're below 1 million volume. Pathetic. I was going to maybe buy more, but I need to know why they've been rejected. They're having some internal issues I was hoping to learn about. Gene wants me to do that as well. I find out what's going on. I know they're having issues. Oh, God. It's a slaughter. But yeah, AIOZ has been... Sorry about all the noise, but, it is Saturday. People are out doing their thing. AIOZ has been a big dud. All AI. It's been a big dud. Everything's a dud, though. Let's be honest. Now they're going to go after gaming. So IMX is just the beginning. I'll tell you that. What will be next to get the Wells notice? During COVID, I made 1,700% on Shiba. Bondcoin gave me 1,000. Good job. Well done. Go save, buy yourself something useful. That's Render coin is down. Oh yeah, everything is down. Render's taking a hit. So I think, me personally, there's a couple things I may DCA into, Axelar, a couple of things, but I'm going to just keep a close eye on things. I see us we got data coming up. It's the beginning of the month. The market is not happy. The crypto market is very unhappy. So, if you want a DCA, just expect it to go lower. Like I said, I don't think we're getting that Sunday pump tomorrow. And a pump will do nothing for us than get us half of what we lost. Your alts are not going to go up significant until we get into if we get into a bull market. It's just, we have to see what's going on. So I would say if you got a lot of money on the side or are accumulating dry powder, just be careful. Don't be pissing it away like I am. I believe the things I've been doing will pay off. But the truth about crypto, except for Bitcoin, it's 100% risk. The likelihood, if we don't get into a bull market, is you lose quite a bit of your capital. If we get into a bull market, you're going to be happy. We're all going to be happy. Just look at all the candy. Just be careful. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. And don't listen to not having enough time. You have plenty of time to buy. I promise you. Promise you. You have plenty. You have had, and you still have plenty of time to buy. Whenever you hear a channel saying now's the last chance, especially Ran, the idiot, freaking Ran from Banter. He's a very smart guy. He's an idiot scammer. He is called the last time to buy for like 7 months now. So is Sheldon, all the people on their channel. That must be the most scam channel there is. Maybe Ben, BitBoy. I know C90 just joined BitBoy boot camp. I saw he's a cadet. Congratulations. I'll take you out to celebrate when you get through boot camp. Do I like Avalanche, Injective, and AIOZ to start with for a newbie? Yeah, I love them. I have them all. AIOZ, be careful. It's not, AIOZ is, if you wanted to jump in, is a great price. I don't know how much money you have. 41 cents. It's a great price if we get into a bull market. If we don't get into a bull market, not great. But if we get a little spike, it's back at 50 cents. I own it at a penny, so I'm not selling it. I'll wait until I wouldn't, even if it dropped down to 10 cents, I'm not selling it. I will sell when I know what's up with the market. Avalanche is a great price here. Now, C90, he's a fool. He's a scammer. They're just all, the majority are scammers. Let's be honest. Joining Sniper Club, Whale Club, they're all fools. But let's be honest, they're selling a product. They're selling you, just like Josh does. They're scamming and selling you a product. I'm not saying the FOMO or whatever Josh came up with is not a good product, but that is their living. Their private groups, their Telegram groups, whatever the hell. They're all pushing a product. Rand pushes a product more than him and BitBoy, Ben. Can you imagine calling some 40-year-old guy BitBoy? Crazy. That guy is the biggest loser, and I want to go off on this, but he has done 50 different things since he got kicked off of Discover Crypto, and they've all failed. He is completely irrelevant in the crypto space. Completely. I don't have to tell you this, but it is funny to watch how pathetic someone can get, and deserved. Now, I'm a guy who supports someone who's a good person and they're struggling. He's not a good person. He's a loser. And I think Ran is probably a good person to his community in regards to the people who work for him and everything, but he's a scammer. He is a complete scammer, and I can't stand listening to his voice, but he happens to be a smart guy. Usually the most successful scammers are the smart people. That's why I'm not a scammer. I'm an idiot. It just doesn't make sense. I believe in AIOZ as well. I think it's great. It's just AI is not doing anything. Nothing's doing it, but it's not. When I say it, it's a disappointment. What isn't? Look at Ondo. Ondo's pushing 60 cents. It's just, there is no interest in crypto besides us. Not just this channel. I love these. These are vegan, by the way. These are like the Jolly Rancher gummies. No, I'm not going to eat them. But they are vegan. They don't use gelatin. You know what gelatin is? I'll digress in a second. It is what they put in gummies. It is the bones and the slaughterhouse scraps that thickens it up. That's what gelatin is. We're eating slaughterhouse scraps when they could use carbano wax, a vegan plant-based product, to do the same thing. That's what that has. I know. Again, what you think about alien base? I like it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm self-defecating, but I'm not a bragger. I have confidence. I know what I could do. I've never been one to uh, scam or talk extremely highly of myself. It's not. I go by my actions in life, not by. I might talk about some of the picks I said, but I never say I'm smart because of it, or a genius. It's just luck. It's all luck. I do a little research and it's luck. RWAs are dead too, but I just think when, yes, retail comes in, the narrative, the people are not putting attention, is going to make a lot of money to us. Absolutely. Right now, people are focusing just on memes. Yeah, they are focusing on memes, which I hate memes, and they take money away from us. But yeah, there's no retail here. We're here. It's only us. There's no interest. Look, and there will not be, even if we get through 75,000, there's not going to be any interest until we're in the 80s and all that. And when I say no one's buying at 100,000, well, the truth of the matter is people will buy more then, 90s, than now, because people always say they want to buy the bottom. I actually do. I actually do DCA. So do you. So do you. So do many people. I actually do and have been buying them. But the majority of people say they're going to buy Bitcoin at $10,000. It drops to 10,000. I'm going to buy Bitcoin at 5,000. I'm going to wait. So and then they end up not buying it because it's 30,000. That's what they do. That's the majority of people. So what will happen, as you know, if we start getting into a bull run and the hype happens, that's when people will come in. They're not here. That's why it's so easy to sell off like we're doing and it not pop up. In a bull market, it pops up. That is why we are not in a bull market. When we have crashes, little flash crashes, and all, it pops up right away. That day or the next day or that evening. That's how it goes. That's not how it goes now. We go up a little bit and we come down a ton on anything. You know this. And about life, yeah, I know, but you are not an idiot. Thank you. I have learned a lot about life with you, bro. I consider you like a mentor. I appreciate that. I'm goofing on myself. I'm just not one who, I just let my actions speak for me, and I appreciate you, Skull. Adults started laughing at me when I started business. Now look at you. Let them laugh. You're a few who took me seriously. Well, I believe in you. And look, prove it, when someone tells you you can't do something, let that motivate you. When someone's an asshole to you, let that motivate you. Let them look at them as a teacher. They're teaching you patience. Not easy. What you can do is a meditation where you just breathe and you picture someone who's not very nice to you, who's an asshole, and you picture him being a jerk and you put your hand on him. So you visualize it. It'll help you. I used to do a ton of meditation. I helped rescue Tibetans back in the day out of Tibet to India, away from the persecution from the Chinese and all that. It's still going on. But that's for another time. I've discussed that in the past. If you had about 10K to invest in alts, which 3 or more would you start with? And is there a rush or just keep buying more? Thanks for all newbie questions. Oh, dude, wonderful question. There's no rush. No rush. Look at where the market is. No rush. Now, it depends on your horizon, what you're looking to do. You want to double your money? Something like Avalanche, something like Injective. Maybe Ondo. I wouldn't be putting it into Ondo. I'd be buying some Ondo. Any of your safer bets like that. It depends on what you're looking to do. With 10K, you don't want to over-diversify. I would pick a few projects, but it depends on what you want to do, how risky you are. You're not that risky and you're good with doubling some things. Like I said, Avalanche. Bitcoin's a safe bet, but, it's $70,000. I don't believe we're going to see $140,000. I would love to. I don't believe it. So it depends on your risk tolerance. Injective, I like, as I mentioned. Do not put it in Cardano. Do not put it in XRP or Polygon, in my personal opinion. Do not put it in Polkadot or Basic Attention Token or Bonk or Cosmos or TIA or HBAR or Algorand or C90's favorite, AMP. Don't do that. He keeps buying AMP or Immutable X. They're taking a hit now. Or Stacks. Stacks I love, but I don't know. I think it's over. Or Superverse. Or Sui at this price. Or the Graph. Don't buy any of those. Can maybe buy Chainlink and see maybe $30, $40 out of Chainlink. Maybe. I don't know. It all depends. Hi, Metal. It all depends if we get into a bull market. Yeah, I don't see it happening, Metal. I don't see 140K happening. I would love for it. But who's buying it there, right? People are going to buy, what, $1,000 worth and expect. And when I hear people like George and all that talking about $300,000, that's truly why I started this channel. People, idiots like George, convincing you that we're going to a make-believe number, that we're actually going to see $1 million Bitcoin in the next 5 or 10 years. And you would think, by the way I talk, I'm a bear. I'm not. I'm a realist. We're not seeing $1 million Bitcoin, ever, in my view, ever. There will be something different before then. That people will be, who's buying it at 400 grand, 300 grand? BlackRock is not. BlackRock is probably selling. So that's what really irks me about crypto people, crypto YouTubers. The falsehood and getting you excited, and having you feel like it's okay, I'm going to jump in, I'm going to buy. That scares me. I can take some risks since I'm already diversified with stocks and so on. Okay, good, me too. Radian has been my butter lately. Yep, I like it. AMP will get me a Lambo. AMP's going to be at $1,000. You see, with their 80 billion token supply, circulating supply, C90. Oh, it's going to be amazing. They may actually get to 0.0040 one day. I said that about class at Berkshire at 100K. Now look at it. Yeah, no, fair enough. That is fair. But I bought Apple at $7.97. And I hope I'm wrong. I just can't come out and say with that I feel like we're going to see a $300,000 Bitcoin. And I definitely think we can see $300,000. Not this bull run if we got one. That's just my opinion. And people say it's a super cycle. I don't believe there's such a thing as a super cycle. There's no such thing of that in life. Super cycles are impossible. Impossible. And anyone who says there's going to be a super cycle or that, you should not listen to them, just because it can't happen in reality. Everything goes through cycles, just not super cycles. The economy goes up and down, stagnant, up and down, 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 down. Economy spends more time down than it does up. You have to understand that too. Real estate, right? Real estate prices are up, but the real estate market is down. How does that work? Well, interest rates, amount of properties, the amount of construction being built, your home value is up. I mean, my home value has doubled since I bought it. It's not worth that. It is not worth it. It's crazy. I bought my house in Chicago, $375,000, sold it at like $650,000, and I sold it. I didn't pay any commissions. I'm not a realtor. I just went to a builder. I know real estate's your jam, and it's wonderful. If you have the balls to do it and the time, you got to have real estate. I remember buying land in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It was a genius move for me. People talk like 100K is easy to get to. I don't get the pipe dreams. Maybe it wasn't too. Yeah. Well, I mean, look what happened in the last actual bull run. People were calling 350. We didn't even come close to 100K. Would we have if all the stuff I mentioned earlier didn't go wrong? Elon, COVID, all that crap. I don't know. No one can know. I don't think so. Why? I mean, that's because we go in cycles. 100K is tough. if we hit 100K, there will be such a hard rejection there, right? We're like 99,000. Who's rushing and going, I got to buy a Bitcoin. I got to buy a Bitcoin. I got to buy 5 Bitcoins. Who's not going to be taking profits? Who's not? C90, you're not going to sell 1 or 2 Bitcoins that you own at 100K? I would say you have to. My personal view, you got to at least sell 1. Exactly. But Metal, you're different. You are. This is my hope. I'm more like you the next cycle. And we haven't even reached the bull run, right? So if we can get through this, all I would do next would be Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's going to, depending where we end up, if we get into a bull run and everything, people don't think we're going to see 30K again or 40K again. I do. Because if we get into a bull run, it's going to go up high. I don't know where. It could be 85,000 only. It could be 90. But something will go wrong where we're in a bear market, not just with crypto, but with everything, with equities and whatever. Maybe it's an economic downturn. If we don't think those ETFs are going to sell off like crazy, we're nuts. It's going to happen. Like I said, you're not buying Bitcoin at 90,000. I'm not buying it. I'll sell some of mine, probably at, I don't know, 85 if it gets there. We don't know. We don't know if we're gonna get to all-time highs. Nobody truly knows. Diamond hands, bro. Exactly. Use MAGA hat as election will explode. Rule number 1: never sell Bitcoin. Leverage it. Diamond hands, bro. Okay. No red flags. Wait till BlackRock sells their 100K. Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to sell. BlackRock is in for profit. They believe in Bitcoin. They'll hold on to some. But they know. They know the market better than us. I mean the whole market. And they know they'll be able to buy it in a bear market, which I believe they will. But if you think they're going to let their investors get wrecked, they're not going to advise them to sell, you don't know how markets work. And I'm not directing this to anyone in my community. I'm directing it in general. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for coming on. If you subscribe, I'd appreciate it. That's up to you to figure out if this video is worth liking or not. I can't tell if it is or not. I'm just rambling to my brothers and sisters on here. But I did get over 300, so thank you. It's only been almost a year. But that's how I roll. Everyone's told me to get on X. Everyone's told me to do better videos. It's just not happening. I work for a living from home, but I work. And I'm just on here to help. Well, BlackRock is the market. Yeah, absolutely. Can't disagree with that, man. Even Saylor has a cost average. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He may... Well, look, I agree with you. It's not worth selling all of it. But if you just bought a little bit of Bitcoin, you don't sell that. But if you have a bunch, you sell it. Sorry, you sell it because no one's buying anything in Bitcoin. It's just scarcity, like you said, and it's store of value. That's wonderful. But store of value doesn't pay the bills. Store of value doesn't make you rich if you don't sell it into fiat. Fiat's what we have right now. I'm not telling you to, look, if you have 1 Bitcoin and you sell it at $100,000 and you buy it back in the up bear market at 30 and you take the 70K, you pay taxes on it, you end up with 50K profit, let's say. Doesn't that make sense? So you're going to be able to buy it back. It's not going to $1 million. It's not going straight up. It will have a huge sell-off. But I don't really know. That's just my opinion. Altcoin is the money. Bitcoin is sort of the insurance, okay? Leverage Bitcoin. Hey, I'm not saying anything you're saying is wrong. I just have a different look on people taking profits. I personally feel, you have 1 or 2 Bitcoins, you sell it and you'll buy it cheaper. Maybe not cheaper than you have it now, but you're making a profit. You didn't buy it at, if you bought it at $70,000 or $60,000, that's foolish in my view. If you didn't buy it at 30K or below, 30-ish or below, you shouldn't be buying it now. And my opinion is you should be selling it at 90 or 100K. Let it go up to 110, 120. I don't know if it'll get there. I don't think so, but it could. I don't think so. And you buy it back cheaper. It's going to be cheaper. And then you made profit. You paid your taxes. And you're in it to make money. I'm not a moron like George. I am not George. Who's in it, he says, just to buy Bitcoin, to get more Bitcoin. That's crazy in my view. And I don't buy it. He makes money off of his subscribers. He's not buying Bitcoin at 70K. He's not buying. When he DCAs on his show, he's not even using money. He's like paper trading. It's comical. He's an idiot. Number one mistake newer folks make is not taking profits. That's the number one. That is it for you new people listening to this. Metal's right. It's the number one mistake for newbies. And guess what? It's the number one mistake for old bees like me. Not Metal, but me and other people. For Ran, the guy who was just ripping on. Lost millions. I mean, I didn't take enough profits last time, got killed. I didn't take profits in March, April, May. I got killed on a ton of my alts. You have to take profits. Glad you sold some. Yeah, you're brilliant for selling it. You can buy it back cheaper. Who knows? If it, shit hits the fan, you'll be buying it. You could buy it at 60. Now I heard it. Yep. Smarty will go up as an asset, not to be sold or used. It won't be sold or, I don't know. You got to sell it. It'll never be used. That's for sure. It's too slow. People building on it. I'm not a believer. I was a believer in stacks, just price-wise. That whole narrative is done. But all the narratives right now are done. Until we get into a bull run, narratives are done. So 69,300. People get emotional and really attached to these tokens. Yes, I only get I don't get emotional to anything except for money. In regards, I like the communities because it helps with marketing and motivation. But I never have belief in like the XRP. I have XRP at 17 cents. I have no care about it. I never thought it was going to be used for anything significant. But I have it. And my goal is in a bull run just to sell it at $1.50 if it gets there. Which, if we get in a bull run, I believe it'll get there. That'll be a few $100,000 for me. There's no reason for me to sell it at 50. It's a stable coin here. So it just sits in my bank account, meaning XRP, and if it goes up to $1, I'm good. Collect Bitcoin. All right, Jetpack. I get you. Let's sell and trade some. Yeah, I believe so. All right, where are we at? Well, I appreciate all of you. Sorry, I'm not cutting it short. It's like 45 minutes. I really have to pee. I've been out here for a couple hours now. Ran. Got to go work out a little more. To my newbies, thank you. Any questions you have, leave me a comment. I have a good community here. They answer questions. I will answer everything. If there's any topics you want me to discuss on a live stream, ask me. I will discuss them. If you want to know about health, my thoughts on health, that's my biggest passion. If any comment you leave, I will talk about, or I will do a short video. I will do a live stream, whatever you want. If you will subscribe, I appreciate it. Up to you to like it. Peace. C90. Love you, brother. Metal, good seeing you, my friend. Sorry, cutting it out, but nature calls. My community, thank you for everything. I'll talk to you soon. Let me know what you need. Anything you need, let me know. Be good. Have a good Saturday. Comment if you will.